Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Oh, what an amazing initiative for those who need it the most. Now we are back in the kitchen, and also with autumn in full swing, the evenings are definitely getting chillier. And what you need now the most is to ease into the cold weather is a bowl of creamy and delicious Clover Fresh Milk Mushroom pasta that can double up as a main or a side. Now Nicole is about to show us how this meat-free Monday recipe comes together and what you could do to add protein for all the meat lovers out there. Because I have to be very honest, Nicole, I'm a vlees race kind of person. I do not eat anything without meat or protein in there. And you know what? I did this once for my mom, and I made like this pasta with like veggies, and she's like, "My kind, ba is die vlees." So you definitely have to win me over with a meat-free kind of a pasta.
Well, I'm a big meat-free fan as well, so I love it. But for the meat lovers, you can add chicken, you can add beef strips if you want. You can even do fish flakes with this as well. And then I would just replace the thyme with some dill. Some dill or fennel. So we've got some onions frying off in our pan with some butter and oil, and then we're going to add some thyme. It's a very nice hard herb. When it's cooked, finished, you want to take that thyme out. No one wants to bite into a little bit of a stalk.
Nah, I don't know why I'm in a very singing mood today.
Yeah,
but
Jamie's
okay.
been singing all morning.
Bella ciao, ciao, ciao. I don't know why, but it's just a Monday. It's a Monday kind of vibe.
Monday. Well, you know, it's much better than most people on a Monday. So.
Indeed. So of course, you can't have a mushroom pasta without mushrooms.
The mushrooms, exactly. So I've used the standard white button mushrooms. You can use any mushrooms you want. Just make sure you chop them all relatively the same size so they can cook evenly. So we've got that in our pan here. I'm just going to add a little bit of more oil because you'll see mushrooms absorb a lot of your oil in your pan. So you can always add more. Okay. And you want enough oil because we're going to make a roux. So on Friday I showed Kukle how to make a roux for white sauce. So this is exactly the same.
We're really trying hard with Kukle hey, in the kitchen because
she's in training.
She is in training. I feel sorry for her housemates sometimes, but you know they're learning now.
They said the lasagna was great.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
So she did a good job, even though I made it.
Well,
so we've got our mushrooms in here. We've just fried them off. Then we're going to add a little bit of garlic. Any good pasta needs a bit of garlic.
Absolutely. And chili flakes. It must have that like potent...
You're more than welcome to add chili flakes. You can add it at this point. So that's where you can bring out the most flavor out of them.
That's what I wanted to ask you actually. When is the best time? Because Anal always says, I always get onto her for this because she's always throwing spice in or chili in. When would be the best time to throw your chili in? In the start of it? Or would you add it at the end?
So sometimes it depends on what chili you're using. Fresh chili is very nice right at the end, that fresh kick of it. If you're using a dried chili, you kind of want to build up that heat. So also the longer you leave your chili in, the hotter it's going to get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So some people, if you don't want as spicy, you can put a whole chili in and always remove it. Or if people, the spice lovers, add the chili, a lot of it, and chop it up. Then you just leave it in as long as you want. So we've added some flour and some mustard powder. You don't have to add mustard powder, but like a nice roux with a bit of hint of mustard is always a winner. And we're going to add some of our milk, our beautiful fresh cream milk.
Yes.
So I want to initially add a little bit at a time. Like I said, when you're making a roux, you don't want to add all of it at once because then you're going to cause lumps. So when the milk hits the flour, it immediately absorbs all that milk. So you want it to go little bit by little bit. So you're going to add about 1 cup to 2 cups of
and
milk.
And give it that nice thick creaminess.
Exactly. Your flour is what's going to give it that thickening agent in this dish.
Got it.
So we're just going to add a little bit more milk. We're going to let that cook, and that is it. So we're going to add salt and pepper. And at this point, you already have your meat in. If you want your meat, you could do mince. And you are just going to cook it all together. And then you've got a ready cooked pasta, which you can use penne, linguine, you can use macaroni, screw pasta, whatever you have in your pantry. Please don't go get specific one.
And this one is called what?
This is a penne.
Penne pasta.
So penne is really nice bulking pasta as well because it's so big. So it's a very nice pasta if you've got a big family to feed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like today. You know, early on you were making the chili. I feel like the chili with this as well would even be perfect because then that's the way you could get your protein.
Well, how about we put some chili in at the end for you and then you can
then I can have it, and then I can take it home, and then I'll tell my mom and everyone that I made it like Kutle does. Yes, we are doing that.
Yo, I'm gonna start sending you guys the invoices now, hey?
Definitely. So, okay, so we don't want to boil, obviously, the penne pasta too much because we are putting the sauce in.
Exactly.
So how long, roughly, would you say to get that?
So you just
al
want
dente?
it al dente.
Hey!
Well done. So you want it al dente because once the sauce is cooked, you're just coating your pasta in. So it's going to cook for 1 or 2 minutes just to absorb a little bit of that flavor. And you're going to serve it up with some cheese, parmesan. See, the bougie kind.
We got it.
Parmesan or a little bit of cheddar. Or if you are avoiding cheese, you could use nutritional flakes on top. Anything you want, really. It's up to you. That's what's so nice about it, so versatile.
Meat-free Mondays has got a whole lot better, but we've absolutely been loving the recipes that you at home have been sharing with us, and we also want to know more about it. So only this time around, we will be looking for one weekly winner who shows us their most creative recipe using a Clover product, and we will be making that recipe on the Expresso Show. Now, how cool is that? That's amazing. What more is that the winner will also win a Clover Love Pack hamper. So can you step up to the challenge? That is the question we're asking you today. Now, to enter, all you have to do is share your mind-blowing recipe with us by replying to the Clover competition post on Expresso's Facebook or Twitter page. Simply post a picture of your recipe creation, use the hashtag #LoveClover, and tell us which Clover product you use to create your dish. Like, of course, we use the full cream fresh milk today. There will only be one winner every week until the 29th of May. And remember, those T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Nicole?
Voila.
Ciao, ciao, bella,
Done.
ciao, bella, ciao, ciao, ciao.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.